welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're embarking on a really fascinating journey.
Indeed. Right into the nature of consciousness itself.
Yeah, exploring some pretty profound insights, things that might challenge, everything we thought we knew about our minds, our sense of self.
We're going to unpack some really compelling material.
Looking at that distinction between our internal mental chatter, that voice in the head, and maybe a deeper, more fundamental aspect of our being.
These are key concepts drawn from the teachings of Abhi Duggal, the creator of School of Breath.
Right, offering a fresh perspective on what it means to be truly aware. Get ready for maybe some aha moments. Okay, let's dive in. This deep dive is all about the insights of Abhi Duggal, specifically his take on witness awareness.
Ah, yes. Very powerful stuff.
He talks about this really incredible journey, this transformation. You start off lost in your thoughts, completely identified with them.
Right, believing you are the story.
Exactly. Then you start to see, oh, wait, I'm the one telling the story. I'm the storyteller.
Yeah, it's a big step already.
Huge. But then there's this final, really profound shift, realizing you're not even the storyteller. You're the awareness itself.
The space.
Yes. The vast, quiet space where all those stories, thoughts, feelings, everything, they just arise and fade away.
And what Abhi really stresses is that understanding this, experiencing this shift, isn't just some intellectual idea.
No, it's practical.
It's a direct path to, well, genuine freedom, real presence. It's like a shortcut, almost, to understanding who you really are at a much deeper level.
So our mission today is really to explore how that transformation actually happens. How do we get there?
Sounds good. Where should we start?
Well, let's start with this puzzle, this scientific search. For decades, right, scientists have been looking inside the brain, trying to find the self.
The command center.
Yeah, the CEO, the little person pulling the levers. What did they actually find when they went looking?
Well, it was pretty surprising, actually. They didn't find a central controller. Instead, what they described was something like a vast open space.
Right, luminous emptiness. I remember reading that.
Exactly. A space where thoughts and feelings just appear and dissolve. And this, interestingly, lines up really well with Abhi's insight.
How so?
He suggests consciousness isn't necessarily produced by the brain tissue itself. He sees the brain more like a sophisticated radio receiver,
Okay.
tuning into a much larger field of consciousness that's already there. Pervasive.
Wow, so modern neuroscience kind of bumping up against ancient yogic ideas.
Precisely. These traditions have talked about universal awareness for thousands of years. It's a fascinating convergence.
It really is. And Abe's own story reflects this, doesn't it? His personal journey.
Absolutely. Studying with his guru, he had this initial idea about meditation.
What was that?
He thought enlightenment meant gaining complete control, mastering every single thought, every emotion.
Like there was a small Abe inside who had to manage everything perfectly. I can definitely relate to that feeling of trying to wrangle the mind.
Oh, yeah. I think most of us can. But then he had this breakthrough moment. He had left his corporate job, was meditating for days in an ashram.
And getting frustrated.
Apparently very frustrated because the mental narrator just wouldn't shut up. And then suddenly, he saw it.
So what?
He saw the narrator, the voice, clearly, but not as him. He saw it as just another phenomenon being observed.
Whoa.
Yeah, just like a bird singing outside or a feeling in his body was just happening. That was his first real glimpse of the silent observer.
The witness.
Exactly. Separate from the storyteller. It's like that radio receiver suddenly tuned past the static and caught the pure signal for a moment.
Okay, so this narrator exists. We all kind of know that voice. But what does it actually do? How does Abhi describe its different modes?
Well, he identifies three main ways it operates: storytelling, judgment, and cheerleading.
Okay, can you give examples?
Sure. He talks about launching the School of Breath. The storyteller mode would kick in with doubts. Who am I to teach meditation? Am I good enough?
Right, the imposter syndrome voice.
Totally. Then the judgment mode would pile on, criticizing his early public speaking attempts, maybe focusing on mistakes. But then, almost right away, the cheerleader voice would jump in. Come on, you can do this. You've got this.
So all these voices were just observed.
Yeah, learn to observe them all, yeah. As distinct voices, not the core of who he was.
And this is where Abhi makes a really crucial distinction, isn't it? Between this narrator and pure awareness.
Absolutely critical.
Yeah.
Because that narrator, even when it sounds wise or detached, is still a product of the conditioned mind, our history, our beliefs.
Right.
Pure awareness, though, Abhi says it never speaks. It simply observes.
Silent but alive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
silent yet profoundly alive,
Hmm.
like the stillness he felt by the Ganges or that quiet space between breaths in pranayama. It's
Yeah.
just there, always.
He has that great analogy, the sky and the clouds.
Oh yeah, that's a powerful one. Pure awareness, he says, holds space without judgment, like the sky holds clouds.
Okay.
Your internal narrator might be whipping up a storm of anxiety one minute or a gentle breeze of peace the next.
But the sky.
The sky, pure awareness, it just remains unchanged. The weather passes, but the sky is always the sky. It really helps visualize that constant, unchanging background.
And then there's this really mind-bending part. This awareness, the one watching my thoughts, isn't just mine.
That's the really profound realization. Abhi describes it as identical to the awareness within everyone.
Wow.
He talks about this intense experience during a 4-day fasting vision quest at a vortex in Sedona, one of those places with strong energy.
Right.
He felt completely dissolved. Just pure awareness. No Abhi, no identity, just effortless witnessing.
Timeless.
Completely timeless. And in that state, it became crystal clear to him, this awareness wasn't personal, it was universal.
The same consciousness perceiving through everything.
Pretty much. Through every person, every animal, even plants, all life forms. It's the same fundamental awareness experiencing itself through different forms.
That just shifts everything, doesn't it? How you see yourself, how you see others, the world.
It completely changes the game. That sense of separation we usually feel just starts to dissolve.
Yeah.
It fosters this deep empathy, this connection.
Okay, so if this awareness is our true nature, how do we actually, access it more often in the middle of a busy day?
Abhi really emphasizes the breath. The breath is like a direct line, an anchor to this timeless awareness.
But how does that work?
Each mindful breath, each inhale and exhale you pay attention to, it just naturally anchors you deeper into the eternal now.
The present moment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And doing that consistently, consciously breathing naturally cultivates witness awareness. Yeah.
And again, this connects back to ancient wisdom, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Ancient texts like the Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishads, they talk about this eternal observer. And modern teachers like Eckhart Tolle call it pure consciousness.
It's everywhere once you look.
Yeah, it is. Abhi even points to quantum physics, where the act of observation seems to shape reality, hinting that consciousness might be fundamental. But, understanding it intellectually is one thing.
Experiencing it is another.
Experiencing it directly, like Abhi describes, that's where the real transformation, the effortless joy comes from.
It's interesting how much our upbringing, our culture, our family, how much that shapes the narrator, all those stories we inherit.
Massively. It creates the specific content of our thoughts, our judgments, our beliefs. It's deeply ingrained.
But the awareness itself.
That pure awareness, Abhi says, remains untouched by conditioning. It wasn't created by your past. It just is.
And it only exists.
Only in the present moment, here, right now. Always available, beneath the noise.
So what happens then, practically, when you start to identify more with this awareness than with the noisy narrator?
That's where the true freedom Abhi talks about comes in. When you shift your identification, thoughts become like passing weather.
Clouds drifting by.
Exactly. Emotions become transient waves. They come, they go, but they don't define you. Nothing really sticks in the same way.
This is huge because it means you're not your thoughts.
That's the core realization. You are not your thoughts.
So you can have, say, an angry thought pop up without being an angry person. You just notice the thought. Anger is here. Like noticing a dark cloud.
Or a fearful thought.
Without being a fearful person, you observe the fear, the wave of it, without letting it define your entire being.
Sad thoughts.
Without being a sad person. You witness the sadness as a temporary state passing through. It allows you to choose your response, to act from a deeper place instead of just reacting automatically.
Your thoughts really do become just weather patterns moving through the sky of your awareness.
That's the freedom. You become what Abhi calls a liberated observer.
Meaning?
Meaning you're still fully engaged in life, actively participating, but you're not attached to the ups and downs in the same way. There's a lightness.
Life becomes more vibrant, creative, spontaneous. He says that over 2 decades of teaching all over the world, he's seen this realization profoundly transform lives, time and time again.
And it's not some mystical, hard-to-reach thing.
Not at all.
Yeah.
He really emphasizes, witness awareness isn't exclusive. It's your fundamental nature. It's available right now.
You don't create it.
You already are it. It's just about recognizing it, remembering it, and choosing to make it your home base.
And this understanding is really the foundation of the school of breath.
Yes, that's why he created it. To guide people beyond just identifying with the physical body, the surface level.
To explore more.
To help them explore their complete seven-body system, the mental, emotional, energetic, spiritual layers, mainly through mastering the breath, which naturally opens doors to higher states of consciousness, deeper self-understanding, and insights into your true nature as awareness. And if you're curious, you can definitely explore that and maybe start your own journey by checking out the Holistic Membership. It's at www.meditatewithhobby.com.
Okay, great. So for everyone listening, the invitation from Abhi is really to consciously bring this witness awareness into daily life.
Yeah, just gently noticing.
Gently observe your thoughts like clouds drifting through your vast inner sky. It's a practice, right? A returning.
It's a constant, gentle returning. And as you do that, you start to tap into something amazing.
Which is?
That extraordinary discovery that you, me, everyone listening, we all share the exact same infinite luminous awareness.
That underlying unity.
Exactly. It connects us all beneath the surface stories.
So a final thought for you to take away. If your thoughts are just weather patterns, just clouds passing, what would it actually mean for you to make pure awareness your home base?
Yeah, how might that really change things?
How might that shift your day-to-day experience, your stress, your relationships, your sense of self, something to really sit with?
Definitely something to ponder.